Well, it's back for its final session this month, and this has been probably the best thing in this month, but I don't know. But we've got the answers for you. Yes, let's jump in to Strange New Quiz. I'm Admiral Pegasus, and this is Star Trek Fleet Command. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, as you can see below me, I have completed the Strange New Quiz Part 3 because today's video is just going to be quick and simple and straight to the point. So there is going to be a quick background on the answers as well. So if you haven't seen Strange New Worlds Season 1, beware spoilers. Yes, spoilers. The answers are spoilers in their own right, but I'm going to give you spoilers as well with a little bit of background to the answers. Now, the sequence you're going to need to remember is Dada. For those of you who have not completed it yet, Dada. And you'll see that by the end of the video what I mean. So let's start with the first question then. What is the name of Rukaya's favourite bug? I'm hoping I pronounced her name right. And that is the Elysian Kingdom. This is Dr. Mbenga's daughter who suffers from a life terminal disease. And in this particular episode, well, actually, let's go back a bit further than that. He's trying to find a cure for his daughter, which has not been successful, but he's found a way to preserve her life longer, which is keeping her in the transport buffer. Yes. For those of you who remember an episode, I can't remember what it was called actually, I've not long watched it again. Hemner comes into sick bay, tries to do some work on the transporters, but the doctor pretty much orders him out of his office and to leave the transporter alone. So something went wrong and it shouldn't have happened. Even the lights went out, which turned out Mbenga switched the lights out himself. But is another means to try and get the chief engineer out. So keeping her in the transport buffer, he rematerializes her and reads extracts from the Elysian Kingdom. Now, there is a full episode where Dr. Mbenga becomes the focus. He becomes the king of the kingdom because the Enterprise is converted into the Elysian Kingdom. Yes. But what do you need to do for the answers? Well, like I said, it's D, so you've got to go to Upka. There's a Utka, or yeah. Okay, answer's D. So you got to go kill 5 hostiles there. Now, where is that system? Let's go out. And this is the system. If we just quickly go back, here it is, just to the south of Rogue Space. So it's a level 10 system. Go in there, 5 hostiles, boom, job's good. So that will take you on, release the second question. So what will the second question is? What is Hemner's world called? For those of you who remember from the Star Trek Enterprise, and if you have watched it, Hemner is he's not Andorian, he's Ina. He is an Ina, and they are a subspecies of the Andorian homeworld. So the answer is A, Andoria. So they live underground, they can't see, but they are telekinetic, and they can read people's minds. I don't think they can move things, but they can read minds, and their other senses are perception. For those of you who have watched Strange New Worlds, if you remember, Hemner obviously is in the captain's quarters chopping up vegetables, and he even gets Spock to toss him a carrot, which he quite easily catches in his hand. So, which sort of like kind of embarrasses Cadet Uhura. But yeah, so the answer's A, and you've got to go Rue and kill 5 more hostiles. Where's Rue? Let's find out. So this is Rue. You go in here, kill 5 hostiles. And Rue is here. Now let's have a look a little bit more about where it is. Oh, it's in the middle of nowhere, literally. Now, the best space to look for it is augment space and go around 7 o'clock. No, not 7 o'clock, hang on, 6. So 8 o'clock. Yes, go 8 o'clock and you'll find it's literally, it's north of Eurydia. Other systems, Orion, Nautica, also look out for those systems. Head in a 7-8 o'clock direction and you will find her. So go in there, kill 5 hostiles. Now, also stay put. Stay put. If you're watching this video, by all means, if you get the answer to question 5, you can start moving your ship. But I would highly recommend you do stay put just for a moment. And this should give you kind of a clue. This is an answer coming up. But is it going to be the next answer? Let's have a look. Strange New Worlds question part 3. Question 3. Who is the captain of the USS Farragut? Now, if for those of you who know Star Trek canon very, very well, you will know that this particular officer served aboard the Farragut before taking command of the Enterprise. And for those of you who have watched Strange New Worlds, if you remember, in the last episode, he was actually captain of the Farragut. The answer? D. Kirk. Yes, Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk was originally a lieutenant on the Farragut when he encountered some some strange, weird energy creature sort of thing that drains people of their life force, and he had to battle it, and it got aboard the Enterprise and started trying to kill off his crew when they re-encountered it. So, yeah. But in Strange New Worlds, in the very last episode, Kirk is actually in command of the Farragut, and there is a reason why Kirk is in command of the Farragut and not the Enterprise. So, but again, it's D. Now, the reason D, use 1 speed up. Literally, what do? Blow a ship up, repair it, use a speed up. If you've got buildings or research going, if you've got some latinum, go in to that section. If we've just got it up. So just click on there, scroll right down, that one down there, 1 minute. Just click on that. Boom. Done. Not a problem. So let's get rid of that again. So, question 4. You kind of know what you're going to have to do for question 4 now. Because obviously I've showed you, you're going to need titanium. And again, as you've probably just seen before, we'll scroll it back up, but let's go through the question. Which ship's distress signal does the Enterprise receive on its way to K7? Now, for those of you who remember, this is episode 9 of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, where there is a downed ship. So you got your choices. Your discovery you're aware of. That's gone to the 32nd century. So that's immediately dismissed. Because Strange New Worlds is set after season 2 of Discovery. Kyoga? I don't even recognise that name. So again, another one to throw out. The Farragut, well, that's Kirk's, and there was no mention of the Farragut in season. It's in episode 9. It is the USS Peregrine. It's a ship that's loosely based on the Constitution class starship design, slightly smaller in height, doesn't have such a big neck, but it ended up crashing on a planet. For those of you who've seen the trailers to Strange New Worlds, where there's a ship that looks very similar to a Constitution class starship on a planet, this is it. It's the USS Peregrine. And obviously, just go mine some titanium. Use the ship you've been using to fight, stay in route, and mine that piece of titanium. Boom, job's a good one. So, and that will move us finally on to question 5. Final question of the entire set. Who is the Enterprise's chief engineer? Of course, it is Hemner. Yes, and Ina, who can't see. He's the chief engineer. Surprisingly, they put a blind man in charge of engineering. Who wouldn't want a blind man in charge of a antimatter reaction? But, like I said, his other senses are massively improved, so he can do it. So, but you can definitely rule out the other officers. Pike is the captain, Ortegas is your helm officer, and Una is your XO. So you can just rule them 3 out straight away, and it's Hemner. Again, destroy 5 hostiles in Collop. So you go to call-up. And this is call-up. Again, it's a level 10 system. Where is it? Oh, look at that. Una's to the north of it. So you got the first officer there as well. But call-up is just to the east and a little bit south of Augment Space. It's to the south of Nausicaa. So, yeah, there you go. But, as well, if you want to find the location of these systems, simply, where I've got the word galaxy, click on that little tag there, boom, click on search coordinates, and type the search in there. Once you get your search name, we'll just show you, and we'll do that. You'll be, okay, so we're not going to, I'll tell you what, we'll do it this way, COLL, because I guarantee, there you go, boom, just click on that, brings it up, click go, boom, takes you straight to the system. Obviously I was already here anyway, but anyway, that's your 5 questions. So D-A-D-D-A, that's your answer, da-da. No magic tricks needed, it's not ta-da, it's da-da, da-da. Yeah, that's your answers. So, what more can be said? Not a lot. As well, coming up, I've got a live stream coming up on Thursday evening, starting around about 10 o'clock, where I'm going to go for my first jellyfish ball since getting the jellyfish. We're going to talk about the jellyfish and all the other things, including the refinery upgrades that we've just had. And also coming up as well, it will be my live stream for the patch notes for the new arc, which we are predicting with great anticipation and I'd say pretty high accuracy is going to be Deep Space Nine. And all that is before Star Trek Day. Yes, 8th of September, I've just found out. Just as a reminder, 8th of September is Star Trek Day. So if Scopely are watching this video, you better be having something pretty damn good for Star Trek Day. So, there's your answers. I've been Admiral Pegasus. This has been Strange New Worlds Quiz, Strange New Quiz, Part 3. And all I can say is stay safe, live long and prosper, and da-da.